has been 2 days since the murder of 19-year-old Troy Rush Jr., and his family and friends still cannot figure out why somebody would want to kill him. Rush was described as a good kid who tried his best to do the right thing.
You know, tonight his loved ones held a vigil in his honor, and WMER2 News' Ray Strickland was there. He spoke to his father, who says he will be burying his second son due to gun violence in Baltimore.
The epidemic of gun violence is bringing unbearable pain to yet another family in Baltimore, and this time it's the family of 19-year-old Troy Rush Jr., a kid who everyone believed was filled with limitless potential.
This is the second son that I lost within the last 9.5 months.
Troy Rush Sr. is once again mourning the loss of a son due to gun violence in Baltimore.
I'm feeling real numb.
Early Tuesday morning, Troy Rush Jr. was shot and killed inside of a convenience store on West Pratt Street. Troy leaves behind a 4-year-old daughter, and he was also expecting a son next month.
My son was a good dude. He was a good dude.
Rush Sr. says Troy was full of potential, calling him a smart kid who loved sports.
He was real good at math. I'm not going to lie. He was real good at math.
You could tell by that smile this father was proud of his boy.
He was with me with everything, through the thick and thin.
At his vigil in Southwest Baltimore, Rush was reminded of how many people also truly loved Troy. Over 100 people gathered to remember him, including his childhood coach, Derwin Hanna.
They have an old saying to where they say you preach your funeral every day you live. And this is how he lived. These are the people's lives that he touched.
Troy was a member of Hanna's sports program for neighborhood kids called the ABC Park Seminoles.
He's one of these people that you would always think about when he's not around. You know, he was one of those people that would come up the street and just like, you know, brighten your day.
He would later grow up and become a part of a nonprofit called the Food Project, which helped him land a job at Camden Yards.
A lot of these kids are trying to do better, but with the lack of resources, the lack of attention, you know, the lack of, I would say, general concern, you know, it leaves them in the streets.
Troy's coach is praying his death will be a wake-up call for others to put the guns down.
Ask somebody for help. You know, we understand why people do what they do, but at some point in time, you got to change that situation. You can't continue to live the same way.
And right now, there's no word on any potential suspects, but I can tell you police are reviewing surveillance video. So if you have any information about what happened, you're asked to call police. Reporting in downtown Baltimore, I'm Ray Strickland, WMAR2 News.